College Director Haja Zanaria Ahmad. Immediate past Division Governor, Competent Communicator Ong Hong Seong. Area 8-3 Governor, Competent Advanced Communicator Bronze, Competent Leaders Esther Teo. Visiting Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, teachers and welcome guests, a very good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can all my dear Toastmasters please be upstanding? College directors and teachers, these are the people that we have today. They're going to entertain you. Sit down. And what I'm seeing are all teachers. My wife is also a teacher.
Very good.
I always want to tell her something. My Mr. Aru story. He is my form teacher. And of all the teacher, why I still remember him. I still in touch with him. His phone number is in my mobile. So I can reach him any time of the day. And he treat me like a friend. Why? A teacher's job is to impart knowledge. Yes, we teach them all the knowledge, the grammatical rules, that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, when they grow up to 25 years old, probably they've forgotten your name. By 30 years, they forget how you look like. Serious. So imparting knowledge is one of your job, but not your main job. Why? I would say, touch their hearts. If you can touch their hearts, they'll remember you for life. Mr. Aru came to my house, he taught all my sisters and brothers. And he come say hello to my grandmother and my grandfather. And sometimes he walk away on his bicycle many years ago with coconuts freshly plucked from our trees in the vicinity. So that's it. And when I felt unwell, those days no phone call, no telephone. He'll cycle to my house and see whether I'm alright. If I gone missing for 3 days. And they always keep asking me to go see a doctor. And people of my age, we don't go to see doctor as and when we like. We'll pluck some leaf, that kind of thing, herbal stuff, and then we try to cure ourselves. And about learning English. Yeah, he is my English teacher, Mr. Aru, and most of my teachers, I appreciate what they've done for me. But not until I went out to work. My boss is crazy about improving English, his English and our English. He sent me to the British Council. I attended a couple of weeks, and he's a native English teacher. First, he asked us to write an article, and mine was very short. I thought it was perfect English. When I handed to him, it was almost 80% mutilated. All the red ink. And he kneeled beside me. He said, "Go, you write very well." And when I look at the text, he said, "Not that well." Then he said, "But you can put it in a better way." No, I know my English is not that rotten, but not that good either. Until he pulled out the Straits Times in Singapore and said he's able to correct so many grammatical mistakes. So an editor doesn't write well as well. So as long as you can write to communicate, who cares? But what I'm telling you is because he told me that I was doing fine, my English is good. That kept me very motivated. They made me eat, sleep English. And my BBC 24 hours a day. I start reading the first novel after so many years in school. Imagine that. And you teacher, if you cannot convince a student to read a storybook during their school day, don't be annoyed, don't be angry. I did it when I was 25 years old. Me too. So I'm telling this story simply because he empowered me. He empowered me that I can do better. Imagine that was very strong. Not teaching me the few hours of grammar. I don't think I remember what he taught me. Then after I sat on the road to get my English on a better platform. I'm telling you because an average student, I think, spent about 16 years in school. Is that right? Or about that? In school?
Yep.
Learning the language. And then they spend 2 more years if they join Toastmasters. And if they heard about Toastmasters. At the end of 2 years, they learn about communication and leadership. And they say, oh, your English communication is very good. Yes, thank you to Toastmasters. They don't thank the teacher. Toastmaster is what they thank. And what is that winning formula about Toastmasters? Let me read it to you. The Toastmasters mission. Toastmaster International, it says that we empower individuals to become more effective communicators and leaders. Toastmaster International, their mission is to empower individuals, not to teach. It's not our job here to teach you English. You go back and learn yourself. Buy a good dictionary and check whatever words they come across the first time. And at the district level, yes, it says the missions will build new clubs and support all clubs in achieving excellence. That is their job, to build and support new clubs. And come to the clubs, we are a group of people that form a club, and you're going to form a club. And it says the missions, we provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Again, empower you and give you self-confidence. It's something that we need very much. So Toastmasters story, they have a story to tell. If you can form a club, stick with it for a year and tell yourself, the day you start, at the end of 1 year, what have you learned? What has Toastmasters taken you for that 1 year? It is just magic. Not that our English here are all very good. We sit around here. We give that positive and supportive environment so everybody can stand here to talk. And just take a little bit time to tell you a story about myself. My experience is when I attend conference, I like to ask questions. Seminar, I like to ask questions. And the moment I have this idea that comes into my mind that I'm going to take a question, suddenly, I don't know why, my heart starts to beat, beep, pop, and it goes faster and faster until the last question got taken off. And I wait for the next seminar. But okay, I thought I'm standing here talking for a few minutes that I can't hear my heartbeat, so I think I improved quite a lot on this. Don't you think so? Yes. I talk a little bit more because we got some technical problem. I'm supposed to put a video clip on how a typical Toastmaster meeting is being conducted. Since we cannot put this on the slide, that's why I take a little bit more time. And let me introduce to you. Before I go into it, I also want to tell you that Toastmaster Internationals have a very good core value system of integrity, respect, service, and excellence. All for something very good. And that's how we're able to form clubs and make sure that we have that environment for everybody to develop their communication and leadership skills. No doubt about it. We've gone through, most of my members here can vouch for you, for me. Okay, let me go through the role players that I have today. The Sergeant at Arms.